Hello, hello, hello. It's the #1 tool for weight loss. And I want to know if you're using it correctly. Who knows? Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Fine. I'm Dr. Turn Weight Loss Coach, here to tell you all things weight loss and especially maintenance of weight loss, because that is the most important thing. There's lots of ways of losing weight, but if you don't keep it off, it was a waste of time. So we do not waste time around here. That's why we have these quick tidbits on Thursdays at 12:30, and we talk about weight loss. And today we're talking about the #1 weight loss tool, and that is the scale. So I love the scale. I think it is so helpful, and it's obviously a great way to track your progress, right? To see what's going on. You get feedback from all the behaviors of the day. I love it. Now, there's other ways to track your progress. You could have a pair of like a size clothing that you want to get into, and you can keep trying it on. You can use a measuring tape. Those are a couple ways I've done it if people don't want to get on the scale, but I always try to get people to use the scale. And the reason is this: not only is it a great way to get the feedback, but it's a great way to retrain your brain. Every time you get on that scale, you have an opportunity to rewire your brain. And what I mean by that is, usually we get on the scale and our brain goes crazy. Oh, you ate this and you did that and you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and you deserve anything, and the number's gonna be terrible, and terrible criticism. When we get on the scale as we're losing weight and keeping it off and paying attention to ourselves, we get to use that opportunity, knowing that our brain is likely to do that, to prepare ourselves to say something good. If you do that every time you get on the scale, you literally will change the wiring in your brain. So the first thing when you hop on isn't something negative, but it's something constructive. And that's what we need. So it's an opportunity to rewire and speak more kindly to yourself. There's a couple ways that we can do that. One, you literally, when you're about to get on, you say something like, no matter what it says, I love and accept myself. That's ultimate. I would love it if you'd say that. I love and accept myself no matter what it says. And you get on and you get the information done. You can say, if you're not up to that saying, I love and accept myself yet, which I hope you practice because that would be amazing. You can say something like, we're just getting some information. And you hop on the scale and you get the information. You watch what goes on in your brain and you let it float by, and you just don't grab onto it and let it ruin your whole day. And what's amazing about the scale is we have this opportunity to do this every time we get on. Every time. Incredible. And that's one thing I want to talk to you about. When you're in weight loss mode, I recommend getting on the scale once a week. Just once a week. Because you're doing some hard work, you want to be able to potentially see results. That won't always be the case because of other things I'm going to go into, but you have a good chance of it. If you go every day and you're in weight loss mode, you might get discouraged. So it's better to be able to compare every week. If you're in maintenance, I really like getting on the scale every day. And the reason for that is that you are at a number you're happy with. So when you see the variations, it's not so painful. And you're, again, rewiring your brain. So you're really just getting the information. So that's #2, right? Well, actually, it's 3. So we get data. We get the opportunity to strengthen our acceptance muscle, our kindness to ourselves muscle. And #3 is we get to learn about ourselves. So Pam in the Facebook group, which you can join at maintenanceuniversityfacebookgroup.com. You just go right there, or you go to my page, Stephanie Fine MD, and you can join there. And we have discussions about all this, and the topics are always what we talk about here. And Pam had such a good point. I asked what people say to themselves when they get on the scale. And her point was that she knew when she went on a long walk that what the scale would say. I think it went up, or it took a couple days to go down. But the point being is that she knows her body. She knows how it responds to a long walk. Amazing. So you get to learn how your body responds. I remember one person saying that there was a particular Chinese food restaurant, and when she went, she would gain 3 pounds every time. I mean, and it wasn't that she was eating 3 pounds worth of food. It was the salt in the food. So she knew that about herself. How helpful is that to know that certain things create that number, because then it's not real in terms of fat, right? When we get on the scale and we're losing weight, we're looking to lose fat. We don't want to lose water. I mean, we don't really care about that. I mean, we do just so the number goes down, but that's not what we're interested in. So knowing when you hold on to water, what makes you hold on to water, exercise, salt will all do that. Alcohol sometimes can do that. And when you know that about yourself, hormones can make you hold on to fat. Like allergy medicines can, not fat, hormones can make you hold on to water, and so can allergy medications. So there's a whole bunch of things you can learn about yourself if you're consistently getting on the scale. If you're consistently getting on the scale and not tortured by it because your brain keeps saying all these mean things, think about all this stuff that you can learn about yourself. It's fantastic. So not only can you learn, oh yeah, when I eat this many calories over, a long period of time, I gain weight. And you can say, oh, when I do this sort of exercise, I like the way my body looks and I eventually lose weight. But you also learn about the little variations in there. And that is so helpful. So this is why I love the scale as the tool. It's your number one tool. The reason I want you to use it correctly is I want you to use it for the information, the feedback. I want you to be able to use it to as an opportunity to make sure you're talking kindly to yourself, and to learn about your body, the little tweaks that we have that go up and down. That's why I love the scale. I hope you do too. I am sending you lots of love. I will talk to you next week. Hop on that scale, same time every week. So if you get on in the morning, do that each time on the same day. And then you'll be comparing apples to apples, pretty much. Bye.